Pressure was a key. We really wanted to get pressure on their ball handlers. Their guards are their leading scorers, but they play through their bigs. And we knew our bigs were going to be challenged, with post defense all night long because they get it down there every time, seems like. But we wanted pressure on the ball to help our bigs in the post, and I thought we did that for the most part. So, again, a lot of things we can take positively. Some things, we got to get better at is rebounding. We got to out-rebound tonight. We got to, shore that up a little bit. And but for the most part, there's not a lot of things I can look at this game and get on our guys about. So we'll take it. We'll move on. But we can't get complacent. We can't we got to understand that every opportunity is a chance to get better and to grow. But I like where we are after the first 3 games.
Seemed like you guys went small in that second half. It was pretty effective. What went into that decision?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, we always had 2 bigs in there. We had Tyler Lucas or Evan, and we never played Deshaun at the 4, which we can do. We did that against Arizona State. But, Dallas is still finding his way back, and I thought his minutes were good. But late in the game, we were trying to take away threes. The last probably 4 minutes, we were, switching all ball screens just to, protect the three-point line because I thought that's the only way they could get back in the game. But, we only shot, shot less than 40%, so we didn't shoot the ball extremely well. But we shot the ball from 3 pretty darn well, better than from 2. So some of our bigs they got to slow down in the post and understand when they get it down there, they don't have to shoot it every time. They can kick it back out, especially when we got good shooters in there.
Just disrupting passing lanes, getting those turnovers, is that something that can kind of bail this team out in games where maybe rebounds aren't exactly going?
Yeah, I mean, that's big. I mean, we've picked up San Diego full court playing in Colorado against teams from California, which we've done the last 2 games. We've got altitude on our side. We've got to get the pace of the game going. And now Cal Irvine's a deep team, so they can kind of weather that a little bit through their depth. But I think you saw San Diego really get fatigued in the second half. And so that pressure at home kind of gets the pace of the game going. And we're a deep team. So we got guys that can need to expend some energy. And I think I really like what we're seeing from our guards defensive. We still got to get through ball screens better. We had some breakdowns there. We were up 14 into the first half, and they get a 3 in transition and a layup at the rim off a ball screen breakdown coverage. So this team still has, I don't want to. I always say don't get drunk on your own wine. I mean, we like where we're at, but this is a week for us to really practice and get better and kind of dial ourselves in as we go to Vegas.
Tyler said you've been talking to him about playing from his stance all the time. He had 6 steals tonight.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, we talked about it again at halftime. Like, those bigs were trying to duck in and take his legs away. You play post defense with your feet and your brain. When Tyler moves his feet and he plays with awareness and energy on defense, holy cow. I mean, he is disruptive because he is so athletic and he's so quick. And I thought his energy level and awareness level, he had a steal in the second half out of a ball screen X out that was a big-time play. I mean, and it was Irvine made the right read. It's just Tyler made the play because of his length and athleticism. So we need that from him every night. And, again, the challenge I've laid to Tyler is not only just playing in a stance, like you just talked about, Neil, but also playing that way consistently. And I think that's, when we play Wyoming in Las Vegas next Sunday, he'll have an opportunity to show that progress.
Half their points tonight coming in the paint. I mean, how do you kind of play a team that relies on their bigs with a ball close to the end? What did you think of the paint defense?
Yeah, I thought it was good because, the thing is, they're going in there. And I thought our post defense, for the most part, was pretty darn good. We got, Evan got in some foul trouble, but we made them take tough 2s. And the teams that Irvine kind of picks apart are the teams that really try to double the post or are so concerned about the post, because those post guys are great passers. They're not just great scorers, they're great passers. But it was almost one of those things where Leonard and Worku are their leading scorers. So when that ball goes in the post guys, you do your best and make them score over you. They're going to make some. But what we don't want to do is dig too far down and let them kick it out and hit an open 3, because they're capable of doing that as well. And so you have to take something away and understand that Irvine's going to score some baskets in the paint. That's just the way they're wired. They are a team that shoots 49% as a team from the field, and we held them to 38%. So I like the post defense that we played, but we knew their bigs were going to score some buckets. They're good players.
Three-point shooting was a point of emphasis in the offseason to improve that. You guys are off to a good start. You're pretty encouraged with what you're seeing. And
my whole thing is take great shots. You know, I mentioned the 14-point lead that went to, you know, it went to 10 because I think we made a free throw, but they got a two-pointer at the rim and a three in transition. It was a result of bad shots on our. We cannot take bad shots. We did that at the end of the first half. Crowd was into it, and the crowd got us excited rather than, you know, we're supposed to rattle the other team, not rattle us.
And, Coach just really been stressing in practice.
Think,
you know how good this team was.
Pat, we've
had
talked
31
about this
wins
a lot,
last year.
I think good shooting percentages come from reps in the gym and great shot selection. And I know our guys are getting reps in the gym, and we're trying to get as many reps in practice as we can. But I see guys here before practice, stay after practice, getting up shots, and we just got to keep taking good ones.
Talk about depth. A guy like Maddox Daniels only had 5 points, but he comes in, hits a big three, cut it down to 7. Lucas Seward had a nice shot, 4 or 5 rebounds. Is that
our depth
guys doing what they have to do?
Absolutely, our depth is so good, and Maddox is what I love about him is he's a true shooter, not only from his percentages, but also from the fact that he missing a shot or making a turnover or making a mistake doesn't get him down where he's worried about the next shot. He's going to make the next shot, and he feels like that. He shoots like that. I want him to. There's a couple other things he's got to just kind of get defensively. He broke down a little bit tonight. He turned the ball over after one ball screen in our ball screen continuity. Those are the things we got to get out of his game. But look, it's his 3rd Division I basketball game, and it was a high-level game. So Maddox is going to be a work in progress, but he's a great addition to this team, and we're going to need him as this season unfolds. We're going to need all our guards. Eli Parquet, Shane Gatling, Dalen Kuntz. I mean, we're going to need Dallas Walton, Alex Stroding. That's what I love about this team is we got a lot of quality depth. It showed tonight.
Sorry.
That's all.
Probably the most aggressive we've seen Eli this year, just offensively. How have you kind of seen him work to contribute offensively in a similar manner to what he does on defense?
The thing I love about Eli is Eli's not thinking score. He's thinking being aggressive. He played aggressively tonight off the bounce. He is one of our most athletic guys. He's probably our best cutter on offense. The other night against San Diego, I don't have my glasses. I can't read the stat sheet. But the other night against San Diego, we were plus 11 with Eli Parquet on the floor. Those are things you look at as a coach. Our offense functions well with Eli out there because he's not always hunting his shots. And they're going to come. And, they came some tonight. But he's going to make some plays this year offensively that people are going to be able to get out of their seat for because he's a dynamic cutter and driver. Our guys know how athletic he is. And, again, he's just kind of getting his feet wet, so to speak.
16 and 5 from McKinley for just like that's what it's.
And 0 turnover.
Yeah.
And he got bailed out by Evan Batty on that ill-advised lob late. But yeah, he's 16-5, but the 0 turnovers, that's something I think McKinley was probably the most proud of. And I was too.
Coach, you talked a lot about putting a complete game together on Saturday night, a little bit of a slow start against San Diego and then kind of a slow second half against ASU. What did it mean tonight to kind of see a complete game?
It's a sign of progress. It's a sign of progress when you see your team, when you challenged them Saturday night and Sunday as we prepped for Irvine and at shoot-around today, and then they come out and they play with the awareness, the intensity. They were dialed in defensively, and they did it for 40 minutes. And we held one of the most efficient offensive teams in the country to 38%, and we held them to 53 points. And to me, that makes your heart feel pretty warm as a coach. But it's one game, and we have to – again, you can learn from that. You can learn from things that happen positively. McKinley can learn from a 16-5 and 0 turnover game. And Tyler can learn from being dialed in on defense and playing with energy and awareness. And why not every night? And not that you're going to play well every night. And we shot less than 40%. So when we start making shots, I don't know what we shot from the free throw line, start making free throws, this team can be explosive on both sides of the ball. But the defensive part, to me, great sign of where we are for this time of the year. Thank you.